So today's expose, we are talking about Cameron Hodge, that ugly old man cyborg thing. And he first appeared in X Factor #1 in February 1986, before my birth. And he was created by Bob Layton and Jackson Grease, maybe? Yeah. And he was absorbed by the Phalanx, I guess, right? And the cyborginess. And he was a human that worked against the mutants because he hates mutants because he's an asshole. And he has abilities of, I guess, with his hybridness of immortality, superhuman physical attributes, and cybernetic body stuffs, like Terminator stuff. We talk about that a lot. Yeah, I mean, you probably know more about him than me. I don't know him that well, but he's a villain of things.
Yeah, he's a gross bro. So when in Mutant Massacre, when Angel gets stuck against a wall, like they basically take big pipes and plunge them into his wings and like crucify him by his wings.
Oh yeah.
When he goes to the hospital, Cameron Hodge, without Angel's consent, tells them, just amputate the wings. Just take away the one thing that makes him immune. Yeah. So, and Angel trusted him because that was his lawyer. Like, it was really fucked up.
The betrayal! My heart! I don't... See?
Yeah.
Kill him.
So that's why Apocalypse chooses Warren, because he just had his mutant, like, ripped away from him. So that's what... So really, Cameron Hodge is kind of the reason why Archangel's Archangel in the first place. And then, Cameron like submits to the Phalanx, but he keeps coming back as this gross Phalanx thing.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Okay. Nightmares.
Yeah.
I go where I wanna go. Jean.
Scott.
Jean.
Scott! I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants!
I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants!
I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants! There's always more gators in the bayou.
Don't get a
Welcome to this week's Solving for X. My name is Shawn, your ultimate excavationist.
And I'm Kevin. Oh, no. I'm something of an X-fan myself. Kevin.
Good catch.
I have to remember to invert the order of you. Yeah.
So, like we said last week, this aired September 7th, 1996, written by the same writers, Stephen Melching and David McDermott. But let's go ahead and see how our previously on did, Kevin. Do you remember the question from last week?
It was... I totally forgot, actually.
See?
Oh, is it
That's what happened to me on Words of the Witches.
Yeah, of course. I have no excuse today. Like, what is my problem?
Recorded it.
Oh, is it the one? Yeah, we just talked about it like a lot in depth. Okay, it's the thing, the choice of the thing.
Yes.
With when you want.
Which other event do you want to see adapted for the cartoon? Inferno, Age of Apocalypse, Avengers vs. X-Men, Messiah Complex. Coming in last place with only 9% of the votes, we had Avengers vs. X-Men. With 13%, my favorite, Messiah Complex. With 30% of the votes, Inferno. And with 48%, half of the votes, we had Age of Apocalypse. So I'm not surprised, especially with like how much people love it. Age of Apocalypse is the winner, which we almost got in Wolverine and the X-Men. So we would have gotten to see all the crazy long hair people.
Long hair people. Yeah, I mean, lots of what's it call them? Technicals. Lots of technicals would be in that one. Yeah.
All right, but enough about that. We're not here to talk about mutants. We're here to talk about X-Men. Shall we get into Phalanx Covenant Part 2?
Part 2. Let's do it. All right. People gather around the assimilated Empire State Building as Sinister's ship flies around above. Beast desperately tries to reach anyone to help. Forge tells Beast his assessment of assimilation was correct. Sinister realizes that his lab was attacked for his knowledge on mutants, since they want to assimilate with mutants so badly. It's like it was intentional. Forge says they need a lab ASAP. A lab. Beast says they can go... Beast says they can go to Muir Island. It's perfect because they have lots of mutants research too, and facilitations and isolations. It's the best place, and it's the best mutant facility in the world.
All right. Meanwhile, inside the building, Wolverine struggles sexily against his bones. Oh, grr, I'm stuck. Oh. Cameron Hodges' head pops up to tell Wolverine to calm the fuck down. He tells Wolverine he hates mutants. They caused him to lose a literal arm and a leg. I don't know why that's so funny.
But I'm ching.
So apparently they don't show it on screen, but this harkens back to Genosha. Apparently something Cable did is the cause of Cameron Hodge losing his arm and a leg.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
You know people can't see you on a podcast, right?
Right. But I'm doing my kicking arm thing, like ooh, ooh.
So now he willingly helps the Phalanx to destroy mutants. Hodge tells Wolverine that his healing factor causes them an interesting problem, but the Phalanx want to bond with Wolvie's adamantium skeleton and study him from the inside out.
Yeah. So they're like, you're annoying because you heal and you don't get assimilated very easily, but you're we like metal, and your thing is metal, so your bones is metal, and so we like that part, but we don't like this part. Why can't you be easy?
So totally off topic, but I was just thinking that the way they would get into Wolverine is through his butt, and I just learned about this movie last night. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to. It's called Butt Boy.
Okay.
It's about this guy who please anybody write in if you've heard of this movie before. I've only seen the preview. He apparently starts experimenting with butt play and he likes it, but what he doesn't know is he has a whole nother world in his butt. So he gets obsessed with putting stuff in his butt, and a little boy goes missing because he's been sucked into the guy's butt. He has full-on people living in his butt.
Oh my god. Oh, he's got the little game piece in there. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love it. I want to watch this now.
I'm probably going to watch it tonight. I'm probably not going to tell Alan anything about it. Just start watching it with
Oh my god.
Apparently it's on Freebie, so you can watch it for free. You just have to watch commercials with it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. Oh, me. Okay, I'm still distracted. Over the pond on Muir Island, Sinister and the gang have landed. Myra opens up her labs to the team. Suddenly, Amelia with her updo. Ooh, she looks different. Offers a drink to Hank. Amelia tells Hank she has picked up her career as a doctor. She's been at Muir Island practicing for the last year. She offers her help to Beast.
She's a doctor.
Yeah,
doctor.
Right.
All these musical theater references. I'm sorry,
See?
doctor. That's Little Shop, everybody. Little Shop. All right, outside, a bird lands on Sinister's ship. But it ain't no bird. It's a Phalanx. It infects the ship. That's it.
Stupid bird. Get out of here.
The same friend who told me about Butt Boy has a. You've met her. You met Vicky. She has an irrational fear of birds, and I make fun of her because she's like, I don't know why I fear birds. And then she's like, when I was really young, I was sitting with my grandma and a bird attacked me. And another time I was at the beach and a bird attacked me. I'm like, Vicky, like these are all the reasons why you're afraid of birds.
I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
I always make fun of her. It's like when I was 5, a bird picked me up and took me to its nest and like tried to eat me. But I don't know why I'm afraid of birds.
Choking on my water now.
Oh, okay. Your water. Okay.
Yeah. Back inside, Banshee is now there. Oh. He asks if this is the computer virus or a common cold virus. Beast tells him, yeah, that. It's both. Kind of, you know. It basically infuses with the targets and takes it over. Forge shows them all an experiment where he can defeat the Phalanx with a virus he has made. Because so smart. The only problem is getting someone to act as a bait to give it to the Phalanx. Warlock is worried about what will happen to his life mate. Forge has no answers. It's like, so if you do this, will she be destroyed too? Oh, I don't know. It's like, well, if it's to save the Earth, it must be. Warlock offers to let his life mate perish to save Earth since he feels responsible for causing the problem. That's really big of him.
Yeah, that just goes to show like his character, that his
compassion.
Yeah, he's so willing to fix it because he caused it that he would sacrifice his life mate and himself.
Mm-hmm. Whereas Cable would be like, fuck no, I'm saving my life mate. You guys all suck and deal with it yourself. Like
Cable would still be at the restaurant yelling, "What's happening?"
Exactly.
Warlock suddenly senses the Phalanx have arrived. Beast and the gang go outside to meet it. At first, they see nothing until Sinister's ship morphs and grows Rita Repulsa style into a mech nightmare. Banshee screams at it. Ah! Sinister blasts it. Pew! But it is of no use. The team retreat back into the facilita. Forge asks Moira for a plane, but she doesn't want to leave without her patience. And Forge says, fuck your patience. This is about the world, woman, the world! And pushes her to just do it. She leads them to a plane. And, like, this is the first time I noticed it, but I felt like the music in this scene is just terrible. I thought it was so awful. It didn't feel like X music.
I didn't even probably think about it. Okay. Was it elevator music?
Kinda, like exciting elevator music, if that's a thing. Yes, that's what it sounded like, exactly.
Oh, too great. I love it. Never know what's going to come out of us, you know? All right.
Usually it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and what goes in is pretty good, too.
Oh,
Butt boy! All right, Banshee holds off the Phalanx bitch long enough for the plane to take off. The Phalanx overtakes him, though, then gets Moira as well. Sinister pushes Moira from the plane as she is assimilated. The Phalanx overtakes Muir Island. Amelia tells Sinister she knows someone who can help and tells him to set course to the Arctic Circle. This is getting very Resident Evil to me, where it's like, okay, we have to go to this place and then this place. Take the plane. Oh, watch out for the tyrant. Kick him off the plane. Okay, now we're at the new place.
That's very true. This is totally the plot of Code Veronica, because, yeah, they even go to the Antarctic for, like, the final showdown.
Antarctica, yeah.
Wow. And I love right here how Sinister is so, like, calculated. Like, fuck Moira, she's getting overtaken. Just push the bitch off the plane, Beast. Push the bitch.
Yep.
So I guess too, I didn't really think about this when I was watching it, but the show can never really go where the comics did with Moira, because if she's secretly a mutant, she wouldn't be able to be assimilated right here.
Right.
So I guess that's canon for the show, is she's a human.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd find some way to explain it, though, like sci-fi always does.
Exactly.
All right. The team arrives at the Arctic Circle, but they can't find a door. Sinister is about to blast the odd building open when Amelia tells him, slow the fuck down. Slow your roll, Mr. Sinister. She's
like, I've got
powers too, bitch. She turns them all into fog, and they enter the building that way. Sitting all by his lonesome at a control panel is sad Magneto with a sexy beard. She tells Nito about the situation at hand. Nito doesn't want to work with Sinister anyone. Nito tells him losing Asteroid M has made him wary of life. Beast tells him about Pietro, and Nito Sailor Moon's back into his outfit and offers to help.
It was so funny because he's like, it's Daddy Caveman Magneto, and he's like, I can't possibly. Do you know how much torture and pain I've been through? He's like, but your son's, oh, my son, okay. When do we start?
Can we stop at Starbucks?
Right.
So I did want to point out, this was an interesting turn because Asteroid M happened in season 4, episodes 48-49. So it's already been almost 20 episodes since Asteroid M, and we've seen Nito since then. So how do you feel about this story element? Does it fit for Nito, or is it out of place?
You know, I didn't even think about it, but you're right. There's lots of different shenanigans. When was the last time we saw Magneto?
Well, so we saw him in Family Ties. That's when he finds out that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are his kids. But then they kind of like don't want anything to do with him by the end. And then we just saw him in Beyond Good and Evil, where he's promised a way to get his wife back, but then he has to turn on Apocalypse.
That's right. And he was normal Magneto then. And how much time passed between this and that episode?
Unclear.
It's like right after another. Okay. See, I don't know. It seems like he was Dirty Caveman for a lot longer than the time that should have been between those two.
So I make sense of this. My headcanon, as we say on Words of the Witches, my headcanon is that his depression, let's say, started with Asteroid M. When we see him in Family Ties, like, finding out he has kids that are alive, like, picks him up, but then them, like, shunning him, like, brings him back down. And then I feel like working with Apocalypse is his way of changing the past, but then, like, that falling apart, I feel like his depression started with Asteroid M, and that's what he blames on. But I feel like with all that combined, that's probably what leads him to be worse off.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so we'll go with that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in St. John, Newfoundland, everyone has glowy eyes, except one man who turns out is Warlock, who has shifted Nito's appearance. Together, they collect a sample from an assimilated building. Magneto is struggling with it when they are seen. He erected a magnetic shield, and they narrowly escape the Phalanx into the Muir Island jet.
Giles. Aboard the jet, Forge orders Sinister to administer the virus to the sample. Beast tells them to wait. The sample turns into Cameron Hodge's head. Warlock recognizes Hodge as the one who took his life mate. Hodge tells them after his failure on Genosha, he joined a UFO gathering government group. Not random at all. Through the group, he joined the Phalanx. He urged them to go after mutants for his own personal revenge. Hodge tells them he aims to cleanse the universe from imperfect physical reproduction. But it's so much more fun to do it that way, though.
Yeah, he'd be crazy. He's like, because Beast is like, but you don't have any humanity, no emotion, no love, no whatever. It's like, a small sacrifice. I'm like, bitch, you just want to be a robot? You want, like, that's stupid.
Yeah. And
he's the Avatars.
He is.
He's the Avatars right now.
And what's interesting is the show never touches on this, but the Phalanx we get in the comics is the Phalanx filtered through humans who hate mutants. So the Phalanx doesn't actually care about mutants. It's that mutant-hating people are the ones that infected first who control it.
Yeah,
because it's Cameron Hodge and another guy named Stephen Lang, who both are the ones who are kind of like controlling the Earth Phalanx.
Shady evil. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Sinister gets bored with the conversation and has Nito magnetically administer the virus to Hodge. He's like, enough of this! It works! The group is hopeful they can restore everyone without hurting them. Beast tells them they need to deliver the payload. Deliver the payload? It's I don't know. I'm too much. To its source. And where else would that be than the Empire State Building?
Conveniently.
Yes.
So, I think in the comics, it was actually at Mount Everest, if I remember right.
Oh.
I know they went to Mount Everest, but it's called the Babel Spire, and that's where they're basically trying to do the signal. So that part is like pretty true to the comics. Back at the Empire State Building, Cameron Hodge sludges about you. Why did I write that? We see what a word. We see he's made progress on assimilating Gambit. He's even able to use his power. This is thanks to Wolverine's healing factor, giving them the leverage they needed to crack the code. Hodge chooses Xavier as their next victim. Xavier tells Hodge, "You cray, girl. She cray."
Yeah. Like, poor Xavier, though. He's been just through it with being the psychic target. Now he's this person's target. Like, oh my. Just distract him with your purple tank top. That would be better, maybe. Okay. Sinister and the gang arrive in New York. On the jet, Forge goes over their plan. He asks Amelia to fog them into the chamber. He then erects a shield to protect them. The team splits up and begins causing a diversion while they look for Jean and Polaris. I love them. Amelia finds Jean and saves her. Forge finds Polaris and saves her. The Phalanx start to break through the shield, but Jean holds them off. I can't talk! Oh my god! But Jean holds them off.
You're fired.
I know, like, why are these words, these tenses? Oh my Jesus.
I did note here, I think it's funny how when Jean got freed, she's like, "Oh, I can't walk, I can't do anything, I'm useless." And Polaris was like, "Bitch, I can use my powers, I'm Polaris, I can do whatever you need. Do you need coffee? I can make coffee."
I know. Jean is such a drama queen, though. She's like, she gets there, she's like, "Oh, somebody. Anybody who's there to love me? Hello."
Oh, by the way, so I'm catching up still on our Jeangasms. So report, I watched Out of the Past Part 2, and she has like 4 consecutive Jeangasms. And I'm like, I don't know if I should count this all together. I don't know if I should count it as 4. Like, so I finally said I'm going to do 4 separate ones. But it's like, girl's really going for it. Girl.
It must have been a really good time.
It was a really good time.
Yeah.
Next up is the Phoenix Saga, so I'm sure I'm just going to be like 52, 53.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Sinister finds Scott and frees him, which was interesting because like they're mortal enemies.
I know.
Scott instantly attacks him, thinking him to be the one responsible for the whole shebang. Amelia tells Scott to knock it the fuck off. They're a team. Forge and Polaris, Jean and Amelia, and Scott and Sinister team up to attack the Phalanx in pairs. But Hodge rips off Multiple Man and makes duplicates of himself. Can you find me now?
Right. Yeah. I was happy to see him in here. I'm like, there is my psyche.
There's your man.
All right. Outside, Beast, Warlock, and Magneto show up for the final part of the plan. Beast makes sure Warlock is sure he's okay with the plan. He is. The trio enter the building in a Nito shield. Ooh, that's a Nito shield you got there. Haj decides to attack the force bubble until it explodes. Nito pretends to lose Warlock from the shield. His acting is well. Kristen Stewart-ish. Warlock falls into the clutches of the Phalanx. It moves to assimilate with him. Warlock pulls out the virus and infects the Phalanx. The Empire State Building and everyone infected return to normal. Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like they did that on purpose just for a laugh. Like Magneto being like, "Oh no, Warlock!" It's
Yeah.
so like over dramatized.
Exactly.
Cameron Hodge is sad. I don't know why when I do sad I go into Blanche Devereaux, I mean.
Yeah. I'm so sad
to be returned to normal. Magneto and beats Glinda over to Warlock, who is laying prone on the floor. There's that prone word again. That's the word of the week, Evan. Or weeks, because we're doing these in separate weeks and not the same day.
Sure.
Winky face. Warlock seems okay, but he tries to find his life mate. Suddenly he senses her and flies to a puddle of gold. That'd be funny if he accidentally found
What's
P.
that?
He's like, "Is that you, life mate?" He asks it to re-assimilate. It does, and it's his life mate. She's been away for 39 life cycles, but she's fine now. She's fine, girl.
I'm good. It's like, yeah, I know.
I'm guessing life cycles are
Where are we?
days, but I don't know.
Maybe. Outside, the ragtime Sinister team and Xavier and Gambit reunite with the other X-Men. Except Jubilee. Fuck her. No one likes her. She's fat. Xavier
And sweaty.
Yeah. Xavier thanks the X-Men, X-Factor, Nito, and Sinister for teaming up for the better good of the world. But Sinister is already gone. Warlock asks Forge to help him get back home so he can save the people from the Phalanx control.
Aww.
Oh, his own people,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
All right. Xavier, please, you need to change your ways. There are things more important than being the villain he is. Suddenly, Pietro walks over and Xavier points out that he's a good reason to be better. Aww. Aww.
So sweet.
I'm trying to think. This might actually be one of the last times we see Nito in the series, except for maybe in the last episode. So this does kind of leave us at a good point where he would be considering being good. I'm not going to make any promises because we saw what happened when I read the Sabretooth, Mystique, and Great and Creed thing, and then they're constantly still in it. But I can't think of an episode after this that has Nito except for maybe Graduation Day.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So, let's do the same thing. Let's get your thought, and then I'll tell you kind of how the comics went.
I'm going to extreme this too. I thought it was a good follow-up. I mean, things are crazy, and I liked because this was all new and exciting to me. It feels like something I've never seen before, and so it's just continuing on the journey.
Yeah. So I actually feel that this second episode did a better job of translating the comic than the first. I actually gave this one extreme.
Okay.
So the second part that this is mostly based on life signs primarily focuses on X-Factor, Excalibur, and X-Force. They discover the Phalanx are losing their hive mind programming and are becoming more and more independent and alien. This is where, though, Douglock actually is introduced in this part. He's with Excalibur at this point. So he joins Excalibur in fighting off the Phalanx. So this is where we get a little more of what the cartoon's doing. And Douglock takes Forge, Wolfsbane, and Cannonball on a mission to prevent the Phalanx named Shinar from contacting the alien Phalanx. So they're building the Babel Spire to contact the other Phalanx to bring them to Earth so they can assimilate Earth. So it's pretty similar in what we got.
Nice.
Final Sanction is the third part, so I think you'll like this. This is where Cyclops and Phoenix are coming back from their honeymoon. Oh, sorry, the second part takes place at Muir Island too. The Phalanx has gotten to Muir Island through like cables.
Okay.
So the third part, Final Sanction, Cyclops and Jean are coming back from their honeymoon. They go to Muir Island, which they don't realize has been overtaken, and that's where they team up with Cable and Wolverine, and they infiltrate the main base of the Phalanx, and we get that whole kind of final battle. So pretty close to what we saw in this episode, just kind of with different people.
Nice, yeah.
But Magneto and the Acolytes are actually in this too, so that was a nice little nod that they did in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think very well done. I
Cool.
see why. To me personally, I feel like the first episode suffers a little from like pacing and storytelling. Like it's, like I said last week, oversimplified.
Sure.
But the second part is like action, good storytelling. Like did a good job of like bringing the comics to life. So very nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say is the MXP?
I gave it to Warlock this time because he was the one willing to make the sacrifice. He showed the compassion. He was doing his duty that he felt, his responsibility, and yeah, he's doing it.
Nice. Yeah, I was torn between Warlock and Nito because Nito's like how they did this whole final battle. Like he was a key player in it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to him just to be different, but yeah, definitely Warlock and Magneto show.
yeah.
What would you say is the X Factor?
I put recruiting reinforcements one by one. The way they just release people like boom, 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 or like here's like we got Moira now, we got Amelia now, we got Lorna, we got Jean, we got Cyclops. Everybody's coming into the fold and joining the fight. Magneto's coming, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, mine's along the same lines. Like they did such a good job of like including everybody, and that's kind of what the comics do. Like you're gonna get a snippet of like everybody's role in the thing. So even though it focuses mostly on Beast and Warlock, I like that we got to see a little bit of everybody help out, like the comics. So very well done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one comes with pictures, but for previously on. It comes with pictures. Which Cameron Hodge do you like best? The one from Enter Magneto, the one from Slave Island, or the Phalanx Covenant? Do you have any thoughts on this?
Definitely not this Phalanx Covenant one. Get him out of here. Kill him with fire. I do not want him. I'm going to say the Slave Island one because that's where his evil was known and where he's active and he's just a person being stupid. And I don't know. It's not scary as much as like visually scary.
So this is the horror fan coming out of me. I'm going to say the Phalanx Covenant one. Just because he's such a good, terrifying, horrible, shit person villain.
Yeah. That's true.
It would be cool to see more of him in like X-Men 97, I think. I think there's more story they could do with him.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
All right. So, Kevin, next week is Stormfront. What do you think happens in Stormfront?
I think Storm is in it probably. I think a storm is a brewing or something, I don't know. Let's see. What is she doing at this point in the series? I mean, I'm guessing we'll probably have to go back to her history a little bit, maybe. I mean, maybe we'll see. I don't know, because I imagine her like going back. We already had her in Africa and stuff like that, though. So I don't know. I just know it's gonna be storm centric.
It is storm centric. It doesn't have to do with her background, but if you were able to guess what this episode's about, I would be like, "What psychic powers do you have?" Because it's a little random. It's a little random.
Okay.
But I like your guess, and you picked up on some key things here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So, I know this episode's a little short. I think our second parts usually are, because second parts, like, they're more actiony, and we usually talk about it more in the first part. So it is what it is.
Right.
Where can people find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, KJEEZY87. And you can also tune into the other podcast we do, Words of the Witches, where we're finishing off those Charmed comic books.
Yay!
Yeah.
And you can find me on Shawn Porrett, ShawnPorrett on Instagram. And there you can get the links to Solving for X, Words of the Witches, any of our other podcasts that I've had, except for the early ones. And you can find my book on Amazon, Witches Brew, Dream of Waking. I am hard at work on the second one, and hard. And I just had some really good thoughts of how to tie in some other historical figures. So I'm excited.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week for Stormfront Part 1. It's a 2-parter.
Ooh, another 2-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah, see ya next Tuesday?
Only Friday.
Friday? Yeah, that's like that's not what you say. That's the old show. See you next Tuesday. I'm like, wait, that's Hanging with the Holoballs. Where's that coming from? But yeah, join us there too if you feel like it.
Listen to that too. It's fun.
Yeah. Friday.
Bye.
Friday. Bye.